Here's how to write an equation in point-slope form. Recall that point-slope form is y minus y1 equals m times the quantity x minus x1, where m is the slope and x1, y1 is a point on the line. Here's an example. Write the equation of the line in point-slope form that has a slope of 2/3 and passes through the point -1, 2. So my m is going to be 2/3, my x1 is -1, and my y1 is 2. So let's take the formula. Y minus y1 equals m times the quantity x minus x1, and let's plug in what we know. The plain old x and the plain old y stay the same. They just remain in the equation. So we'll have y minus y1, which is 2, equals m, which is 2/3, times x minus x1, which is a -1. So that's minus a -1. Let's clean that up a little bit. So y minus 2 equals 2/3 times x plus 1. And that's the equation of a line written in point-slope form. I know you have the desire to distribute the 2/3 and maybe solve for y, but this is the answer. This is what it's supposed to look like. Let's take a look at another example. Here we're given an equation of a line in point-slope form, and we need to put it into standard form. This says write y plus 2 equals 5/3 times the quantity x plus 6 in standard form. Now recall that standard form is ax plus by equals c, and we can't have any fractions or decimals, and a has to be a positive number. So the first thing I'd like to do is take this equation and distribute. So y plus 2 equals 5/3 x plus, and 5/3 times 6 is 30/3, or 10. Now I need to have both of my x both my x and my y on the left, so I'm going to subtract 5/3 x and that leaves me with -5/3 x plus y plus 2 equals 10. And now I need to move that 2 to the other side, so I'll subtract 2 from each side. And now I have -5/3 x plus y equals 8. Now that's very close. I have my x and my y on the left, but I do have a fraction for a, and a is negative. So I want to multiply the whole equation by the denominator, which is 3, and since it's a negative and I need to make it a positive, let's make it a -3. And distribute that -3 3 times. So that's going to give me 5x minus 3y equals a -24. And that's how you turn an equation that's given to you in point-slope form into standard form. Let's take a look at another example. In this case, we're given a problem, an equation in point-slope form, and we need to turn it into slope-intercept form. And recall, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So basically what we need to do is solve this equation for y. Get y to the left of the equal sign and everything else to the right. So let's start by distributing. So y minus 10 equals 4x plus 24. And we are actually very close. We just need to add 10 to both sides. And I have y equals 4x plus 34. And that's the equation y minus 10 equals 4 times the quantity x plus 6, written in slope-intercept form.